Hi guys, welcome to part 40. This is an alternative area of Victory Road that you can explore if you want to. I'm doing it just like I said before. I'm exploring these areas purely to battle the trainers and to fucking hell, graphical glitch. I'm doing it purely for the experience, really. And look at this. Incredible. Darmanitan, the fire type with amazingly extraordinary attack power, and Shandera, the fire type with incredible special attack. Looks like Darmanitan was winning, even though actually I think Rockstone took special attack. Am I wrong about that? I mean, yeah, I don't exactly research things well beforehand. Well, too much going on, really. I'm lucky enough to find time to record parts of the playthrough. Okay, Tangrowth, that's a grass type. So, I'm gonna go to Peach. It's been a while since Peach had her chance to shine, and I can only try, can't I? I mean, I can't give up on her. I sure as hell won't give up on her, for goodness sake. Toxic! Ah! Peach, you would have totally had that. Come on. Toxic it. Thank you! Poison the fuck up. Okay. That's the only problem Tangrowth knowing Rock Tomb. Nevertheless, that Toxic's going to be kind of helpful, I suppose. Maybe if I could just heal Peach up like a sensible person. We should have no troubles with this. Just got to whack it at it again with, that's not going to do anything. Pathetic little sludge bomb. All we need is to, Venoshock you. And that should take you out. Yeah, I thought so. Tangrowth is pure grass type, so that was obviously going to hurt. Peach actually took out a Pokemon. It's been a while. Come on, Peach. You are awesome. Okay, so we're going to have to heal up my team here because we did take a fair bit of damage. More than I thought was probably necessary. I could have easily avoided a lot of this. Never mind. Team out so I can move on. Okay, is there anything else in this area? See, down here you can access some more of this beginning area of Victory Road. There's a little strength puzzle here, which really isn't that much of a puzzle. It's just a case of move it back a couple of times and move it forward the rest of the time. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I hate these graphical glitches. I don't know. This didn't occur in the game. I suppose I ought to point that out. These graphical glitches, they didn't actually occur when I was playing the game. I think it's a YouTube thing. Just like all of a sudden the video randomly pausing, it's now a YouTube thing, and the video randomly deciding to end early is a YouTube thing. Oh god. YouTube, what's happening to you? Okay, so we have Drifblim now. Drifblim is a ghost flying type. So hopefully one electric attack should bring this thing down pretty quickly. Yeah. Okay, so it didn't quite take it down, but it did quite a lot. Just goes to show, Drifblims are quite bulky as well. They're quite defensive as well. Anyway, if that thing has an aftermath, I'm not sure, because I took it out with a special attack, so obviously it doesn't come into effect. Alien's going to be no good against Claydol. I can tell you that for a fact. So I need to switch out. We go over to Unilock, because, you know, water type's a pretty good thing to use. It's a ground type. This thing's also a psychic type, so psychic type move will also hit it pretty hard. No, not a psychic type move, a ghost type or a dark type move. Sorry. Stumbling over my words again. See, I make mistakes, I'm only human. Okay. That takes care of you, look. Well, look. Claydol. Okay. Anything else around here? There are a ton of trainers, I think. There's a psychic type trainer down here. Okay, ghost type Pokemon. Maybe you're not a psychic. Okay, he is a psychic. My ghost type Pokemon are whispering to me. Dude, Matang is a psychic steel type. Jesus Christ. Learn your Pokemon typing. I'm just gonna see how Alien gets on. Whoa! I did more than I expected. I did not expect Alien to hit it that hard. Never mind, eh? Alien certainly proved me wrong. It's really you then. I'm gonna go over. Oh, Cofagrigus. There we go. That's a ghost type. I'm gonna go over to Pants for this because Pants is more than capable of taking out some silly ghosts. One crunch to the brain, wherever that is. Okay, maybe two. Oh god, mummy. Okay, I don't suppose it matters because I think this is the last Pokemon anyway that he has, but... Okay. And that takes care of Cofagrigus. Okay. So, what's down here? I don't really want to go up. I can't go up there, actually. Whatever. Oh, crud, I have to go all the way round. No, I don't. No, wait. I came in this way. That's it. There we go. I don't have to go all the way around. That's good. There's an area that you can only get to by using Cut, but... You know, screw that. I'm not going to bother with that because that would require me having a Pokemon that knows Cut. I am not teaching any of my team Cut because I just can't be bothered. I mean, I probably could have done thinking about it because in the end I did go back to Astoria City anyway to teach Unilock a move to replace one of his HM moves. So I could have just taught Cut and dealt with them at the same time, but yeah, I didn't really want to waste the yeah, you know what. I'm stumbling now. I can't even remember the name of it. Heart Scale, that's it. I knew it began with a H. So it's a hole just to move about. So there's a cave here you can go into if you want to, but I think it's optional, and I've never really needed to go through this cave in order to get through to where I needed to go. So this is just sort of like, this is completely optional, you don't have to come here. So I did find a hidden red shard. Also advisable having Flash. You probably could get through it without Flash if you know the layout of the cave well enough, but yeah. I'm not the type of person to memorise the layout of the caves. That probably sounds very bad, but that's just me. That's the way I am. You can call me lazy, you'd probably be correct. So I'm really not going to bother exploring this cave, because I'm not going to teach... Likewise with my other Pokemon, You know, not wanting to teach Cut to any of my Pokemon. I don't really want to teach Flash either. So, I mean, Flash is only a TM in this game, which is fine, but still. So if you really want to get to the Elite Four, you want to get to the Pokemon League, this is the way you want to head. Plenty of trainers to fight again. We're nearly through the Victory Road. I believe there's a tiny bit of Victory Road left in part 41 that I cover, but literally it's just like only a tiny bit. So I tend to get through practically all of it in this part, apart from like one tiny little stretch, which is really minuscule, really. Okay. Flash cannon you. Okay, that's not very helpful against electric types, okay. Well, you can only learn by trying these things. Wonderful. God. But I'm gonna stick with it anyway because I don't really want to faff around switching. I mean, it probably would be helpful if I just switched to Daenerys because Thunderbolt's going to do nothing to Daenerys. But still, kind of don't want to risk it just deciding to use some other move on a whim. Probopass. Okay. Definitely gonna have to switch out now. Unlock's totally the monster for the job. Against the big nose thing. I've always thought Probopass looked a little bit strange. Its mustache and just huge nose. I mean, Nosepass looks pretty strange, but Probopass is even stranger. It's just a strange evolutionary line. Okay, that's another Ranger defeated. Okay, so it gives us a Cherry Berry, that's fine. And I can use that if I wanted to. Or just full restore, I think that'd probably be easier. Got plenty of them. Full restores are just so useful. They restore hit points and status conditions, which is fantastic. It's just such a pity it can't restore PP as well. That would be a useful item, but my god, would it be expensive. So we're at the home stretch near enough, but obviously there are a few alternatives, optional areas that I am going to be checking out. So, yeah. Black belt. And I've got to be honest, it's not hard to highlight a weakness for this guy because he uses fighting types. Well, okay, to be fair, Pinsir is not a fighting type, it's a pure bug type that just happens to know a lot of fighting type moves. I've always wondered why they just didn't make Pinsir a full-on bug fighting type in the same vein as Heracross, but, well, their decision ultimately. It's alright, Paralysis has slowed it down significantly enough. That takes care of that. Daenerys is definitely catching up well. Heracross! Oh yes. This is the guy I was talking about. I don't understand why Pinsir wasn't more like Heracross. Heracross is a bug fighting type, so both moves benefit from the same type of attack bonus. Whereas with Pinsir, the fighting type moves don't really benefit at all because it's a pure bug type. I mean, it's powerful, don't get me wrong, but Heracross is way better. But it, the only problem with Heracross is it does have that 4 times weakness to flying, as I just exploited. Just gonna heal up again. And that's that. Okay. Yeah, over here there's a hidden item. Not surprising, really. I don't know if that would have been worth me picking up, whatever. Up here. No way I could avoid that trainer. Seriously, yes. Okay, you're a dragon tamer, are you? Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. She has dragon Pokemon. Paralyze it, it shouldn't do too much to me. I'm not going to send Daenerys out against this thing because Daenerys is just as weak to dragon type moves as this thing is. One of the downsides of being dragon type, I suppose, is that you're weak to your own type. Not quite sure how that works, but I suppose dragon type's got to be weak to something other than ice. Otherwise that would make them quite overpowered indeed. Okay, Vanillux. Anyone fancy a double ice cream? I'm not quite sure what flavour it's meant to be. Sorry, wait, I'm out with it, don't worry. Okay. Let's head up. Ooh. If I headed up those steps, that's the way you gotta go up those steps, obviously, but obviously I'm checking out all these little extra areas as well. I'm just kinda gonna drag things out a little bit, but, you know, I may as well just show off everything there is to see around here. Come down here, and there's an item over there. I'm going to grab that real quick. Oh, there's a veteran up there. Dragon Scale. Sod it, because I really want to point out what's at the end of this cave here. Walk along here and you'll see a Zoroark blocking the entrance to this cave. Come here in the after game. If you come here in the after game, you'll find something from the first game that's kind of interesting. But you can only do that in the after game. So for the time being, that Zoroark's not going to let you pass. And I decided not to battle that veteran. I just can't be bothered. I'm confident enough in my own abilities. I just want to check all these areas out. But yeah, like I said, if you go back to that cave in the after game, the Zoroark will have moved. I think this is the same cave I was in earlier. So you could take a shortcut if you wanted to. But I'm not really interested. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the same damn cave. So down here, there's another trainer. Okay, what the hell. I mean, I'm not going to do the after game, so I may as well just say what that Zoroark is guarding. End's Castle. I'm not even kidding. The universe really changed in 2 years. At the end of Pokemon Black 1, obviously we all know, End's Castle rose out of the ground surrounding the Pokemon League, and it was massive, and well, I'm not quite sure how, but it's now underground. I don't know if they built Victory Road to you know, if they changed Victory Road and made it so they covered it, or if it just fell back into the ground because of its weight or something. I'm not sure, but now End's Castle's in the ground, and it's being guarded by a Zoroark. In the after game, once you've beaten the Elite Four and the Champion, come back to Victory Road, the Zoroark will have moved and you can go in the castle where you can meet up with N. You can check out the castle a little bit, and then you can eventually battle N and his Zekrom. Just N and Zekrom, N doesn't have any other Pokemon. Just the Zekrom now. And once you beat him, N will, I I suppose, give up his Zekrom, set Zekrom free, I suppose. And Zekrom will return to Dragon Spiral Tower, which you will be able to access in the aftergame. If you remember rightly, it's north of Icarus City, which before aftergame you cannot access. Climb to the top of Dragon Spiral Tower. You've got an opportunity to catch Zekrom, and that pretty much finishes that. And then you can go and catch Kyurem if you want to fuse them together, make the awesomeness that is Black Kyurem. I don't know. Part of it seems morally unethical, but whatever. So there's a rare candy up here. Another one. Jesus, these things really aren't that rare. I'm gonna use it actually, just because you know it's there. But yeah, that basically summarises what you can do in the aftergame round here on the Victory Road. It's definitely well worth coming back and battling N to get yourself a Zekrom. Very worthwhile doing. And if you have Pokemon Black 1, like I do, you could then trade your, you know, trade your Reshiram over, if you called it, which you had to have done anyway, so why am I saying if? You have to catch Reshiram. You can trade Reshiram over, and then you can form White Kyurem if you wanted to, I think. I don't know if it's... I'm not quite sure. I think I definitely saw a video on this, where you can combine. I think you could combine Kyurem to form White Kyurem with Reshiram, but I don't know if you can do that with the same Kyurem, if you get what I mean, or if you have to have. Well, that's what it was. You couldn't have both White Kyurem and Black Kyurem on the same team, I don't think. So even if you had two Kyurems, you wouldn't be able to have both. You'd only be able to have one. So that's why I'm not really bothering. Not only that, but I'm not doing it after game anyway, so who cares? Like I said, there's a ton of stuff doing after game, more so than what was in the first game, I think. A lot of the same stuff you could do. Like you could battle all sorts of trainers now, you can access different areas. I'll wait until the credits to explain roughly what you can do. This Electros is getting on my nerves. Shit. Yeah, you can prance about like a fucking idiot. It's not going to do you any favours. I'm still going to defeat you. Yikes! That actually hurt. Okay, that takes care of that. Right. Okay, let's see what's in this cave down here. And I think it's the same cave that we came out of, the one that leads to the cave that you need flash in. You know, where you had to move the rocks out of the way. There was one rock that I could not move out of the way, but now I can because I'm on the right side. First I've got to take out this guy, so let's do that real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. Easy to take out. Jesus Christ, this thing's faster. Not fair. Okay. Well, that sorts that out. Camerupt. Jesus Christ, I'll be better off staying with you now if that's the case. This thing should hopefully be slower though. Yeah, it is. I mean, just look at it. It screams slow. Just positively screams slow. Okay, level 54. Okay. exhaust berry. That's pretty handy. I'm not intending on using it. Yeah, it's the same place. So this basically just loops you around, really. So I'm just going to move this boulder just to make it so I can access it on both sides. And then I'm going to head back. It's about time that I headed up further on into Victory Road because, you know, I want to get this done. I want to take on the Elite Four and show them just how awesome my Pokemon are. I want to become the champion, the very best that there can possibly be. So I need to make sure my team's fully ready for that. Heal up my team! Bunch of tough trainers, so I know that I am not quite done yet. There are a couple of trainers left I've got to fight, like this veteran. Sure, I'm strong, you know. I'm sure. Okay. Kind of doubting you a little with that thing. But whatever you say, boss. This is gonna hurt. Oh god. Okay, that actually didn't hurt anywhere near as much as I thought it was. Why am I don't know why I bothered to use Flash Cannon, but I think a lot of it was down to the fact that I just could not be bothered to switch Alien out initially. I just wanted to give it a shot. Realistically, I should have just gone over to Daenerys like I did now. Well, I am a dumbass. Okay, so I'm gonna Earth Power you. Oh god. Don't flinch again, whatever you do. That's the way. It's only a zebra with its striped colours back to front. Takes care of that. That's good. I'm not going to bother with Lock On. Starmie. It's a water psychic type. So I've got multiple options there. Pants is definitely going to be my best bet though, I think. Especially since, you know, Alien's taken a fair bit of damage. I mean, not an enormous amount of damage, but still. Playing it safe. Not putting my buddies in danger. That's the way it rolls. That's the way I roll, mothers. God, this thing is strong. Not strong enough. Sword. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch out. I'm not a fool. I know that Sword will hit Daenerys well, not Daenerys, Pants pretty darn hard. Okay. Right. Please do not have sturdy. Okay, it doesn't really matter. God. Oh, for goodness sake! Could not have picked a worse time for that to happen. Right when I'm just about to leave Victory Road. Right. That does it. You're now going to feel my flamey wrath. My fiery wrath. Well, that takes care of this guy. And I think that'll end it for this part. I'll see you guys in the next part where I finish Victory Road and start the Elite Four.